Maui, look, I picked out this little guy without a tooth. He looks so funny.
Oh, he spotted Grandma right away. See how he rushes over to her to start the mayhem?
Yeah, he's just rushing over like a little warrior, getting in the way of her cleaning up.
He's already started throwing things, and Grandma is furious. It's like a battle of the Titans, only in miniature.
Look how she's trying to kick him, but he's so quick, he dodged that kick.
It's like a game of cat and mouse, only in reverse. It looks like Grandma won't be able to get the house in order today.
Maui, look at us throwing things around. The fewer items we have left, the more room for escape.
This little guy is getting more and more inventive, using even the furniture for his cunning plans. He's like a little strategist who knows how to avoid Grandma's punches.
Oh, here he is, already using everything to build himself a hiding place.
And yet he can't stop, because the fewer items there are, the farther he has to run to find new ones. It's like a dance, where each step brings him closer to freedom, but also to danger.
Look how they're scattering. Grandma's getting angrier and angrier, but our little guy is finding new ways to keep his distance. It's like he's learning on the fly how to avoid her kicks.
It's not just a game anymore. It's a test of endurance and cunning. And I think our young hero is starting to enjoy this mess he's creating around Grandma.
Maui, look, they're all after Grandma now. She's starting to look like a walking warehouse with all those shovels and stuff.
It's not just a game anymore. It's some kind of crazy chase. Grandma's running away with incredible agility, despite the way she's laden with all sorts of objects.
Look how she runs, trying to avoid more attacks. She's like the heroine of some comedy movie where things don't go according to plan.
So, those kids have turned her into a living battlefield. She's trying to throw it all off, but every time she gets rid of one item, another one flies in to take its place.
She's so actively running away that she doesn't even notice how she becomes a comical figure, adorned with all these things. It's like a holiday parade, only instead of decorations, it's chaos.
Moana, look. Our grandma looks like a Christmas tree now. Only instead of toys, she has shovels and forks.
She's running away like she's trying to break an obstacle course record, but those obstacles are part of who she is.
Here comes the final chord. Grandma tripped over her own broom and now lies surrounded by everything that was thrown at her. Victory for the kids, but I'm sure Grandma had fun in her heart too.
Maui, you're a grandmother now. Look at you fighting off those naughty kids.
Yeah, I'm showing who's boss. Here's that kick, and one little one flew like a leaf in the wind.
Not only are you defending yourself, but you're trying to clean up. Now that's strategy. Cleaning up in the middle of a battle.
Every item I clean up becomes my weapon. Watch me use the vacuum cleaner to suck all these tomboys into it.
You have become a master of defense and cleaning. Even when they attack, you find a way to clean up. Ah!
Here's another kid trying to sneak up on me, but I'll outsmart him using the rag like a matador with a cape, and he gets tangled up in it.
You're like a real hero, defending your home from those little destroyers. And look how you've almost cleaned it all up. Ah!
I'm not just cleaning up. I'm restoring order. And here's the last little one who thought he could outsmart me, now cleaning with me.
You won, Maui! Not only did you defend your house, but you got the kids to help you clean. That's a victory on all fronts.
Moana, don't rush to celebrate victory. These kids haven't said their last word yet. They are becoming more and more resourceful and aggressive.
Yes, I can see them organizing themselves like a small army of chaos. What are you going to do?
I have decided to retreat to the greenhouse. There I will find not only shelter, but new means to fight. Perhaps there is something there that will help me not only protect our home, but also continue the cleanup at the same time.
A greenhouse? You think you'll find your salvation there? Maybe you plan to use plants as your new weapon.
Or at least find some peace and quiet there to come up with a new plan of defense. After all, the battle for order doesn't end with one round. I might find something unexpected in the greenhouse, from plants that can be used as traps to cleaning tools that haven't been used yet.
Interesting how you turn a peaceful place into a battle arena. But you're right! If anyone can come up with an out-of-the-box solution, it's you, Maui! The greenhouse could be your citadel for a counterattack.
That's right. I will use everything at hand to outsmart these little destroyers. In the greenhouse, I'll find a new way to show them that Grandma is not only a target for their pranks, but also a master strategist.
Maui, you're almost there. Only 2 more pieces to clean up, and victory will be yours. The kids are all scattered already. You've kicked them all to the curb.
Yeah, I can feel order starting to return. Now I've won. Great game, Moana. You and me together, we beat them all. You guys, subscribe to the channel. Finally, that dog is asleep. Now I can quietly open the gate and get as far away from here as possible.
Wow, he's really huge. But are you sure he won't wake up if you accidentally hit something on your way to the shelf? You don't have experience with quiet missions, do you, Maui?
I didn't do it quietly. I accidentally broke a vase, so he didn't wake up. That's good, but now I'll have to jump. There's a test ahead.
Wait. You broke a vase, but that big dog didn't even bat an eye. I think he's sleeping like a rock. But there are jumps ahead. Are you sure you won't hit anything even louder?
Here we go, another obstacle. What's with the beam? That's okay, I'm a demigod. It'll be easy.
But be careful. It might be unstable. You don't want it to fall right on top of you, do you?
Don't worry, Moana. I know how to handle the beams. I've been in the coolest situations. I'll show you how to do it now.
All right. If you're so sure, let's see.
That's better. Now I'm going to calmly walk through and impress you with my skills a couple more times.
Convinced. You really know how to handle any challenge.
Oh no, not the pipes. Those things are so slippery you don't want to fall off right now. But as they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Maui, hang in there. You know you better be careful with heights like that. One wrong move and you'll find yourself down like you weren't a demigod.
What the hell is this nightmare? A giant cat with a bat? This just can't be true. Okay, don't panic. We need to press the button and get out of here before he cuts me with that bat.
Oh my God, Maui, run, hurry up. He's already coming after you. His eyes are as bright as my grandmother's when she's angry. You can do it.
Come on. Just hope this vent isn't blocked. But don't worry, I can handle it. Venting is my style in general. I'm almost there.
Oh, Maui, be careful. You know how this vent likes to throw up surprises. And unless you want to get in that doggy's teeth again, move carefully.
Here I am, finally in the room. The vent led me here, and now, what's this? Parkour? And if I fall, that dog will catch me again. This is going to be fun.
Careful, Maui. You know how hard all those obstacles are. And if you fall, it's all over again. The dog is on his way, so you better not waste any time.
Careful, Maui. You know how hard all those obstacles are, and if you fall, it's all over again. The dog is on his way, so you better not waste any time.
Be careful, Maui. You know how dangerous these narrow passages can be. What if you run into that vicious dog again?
Well, you know me. I'm like a fish out of water in such tight places. If anyone's gonna scare you, it's me, Moana. You better stay away.
I certainly don't plan on chasing you. The main thing is, don't let that dog get you.
Wow, that's a big deal. Am I supposed to jump right on that fan? It's going to blow me away like a balloon.
Be careful, Maui. That fan isn't messing around. You could easily lose control and fall.
Oh, it wasn't easy at all. Every step is like being on edge. Do you think I have the strength for it?
You sure can handle it, Maui. You've always been able to handle this kind of thing.
Well, I hope so. This all feels like walking a thin tightrope.
Well, at least you know how to balance. You are a demigod, after all.
Yeah, well, I'll keep that in my head until I crash into something.
You'll definitely overcome everything. Don't worry.
Thanks, Moana. You're always supportive, but I still don't like the way this situation looks.
Here comes another being. I hope that dog doesn't think I hurt him.
He seems quite peaceful. I think you're safe.
Well, yeah, unless you start jumping right in front of his nose. But still, what if he suspects something?
You're so worried all the time. He's just lying there and resting. Maybe if we're quiet and careful, everything will be okay.
Run, Maui! You have to make it before he catches you.
How did I even end up in a place like this? Who came up with these monsters with hammers?
But don't look back. Just move forward. There should be a way out.
I'm not stopping. That dog won't catch me. I'm a demigod.
Come on, Maui. He's getting close. We've got to be faster.
It can't be helped. I'm gonna be even faster than that dog with the hammer.
Well, there you are. You finally made it out. That was too intense. I thought you were going to fall into the clutches of that dog with the hammer.
I thought I'd be out of luck, but I'm a demigod. I always find a way to get out.
Yeah, you were incredibly fast, especially with those platforms and the vent. How did you even get through all that?
Overcoming fear and jumping into dark tunnels is just my thing. But it was hard with that dog. He really scared me.
And how did you even feel with all those fan traps tossing you around?
Well, to be honest, I almost fell a couple times, but as always, luck was on my side. All for the heroes, right?
Oh, well, yeah, but you got through it. You're obviously not used to being tested.
That was a great exercise for my willpower. So now I'm ready for the next one.
Then go for it. Ready for whatever lies ahead. You and I can do it.
Wait. Moana, is this the lab where they create those giant dogs and cats? I can't believe they're doing experiments like this in here.
Oh, this doesn't seem like a nice place. I feel like there's obviously something wrong with this place.
It's not. It all looks like a real monster factory. To be honest, I don't like it at all. Let's be on our guard.
But this is something out of a horror movie. Only in real life. How are we going to deal with this?
I'll deal with it, don't worry. You and I have already been through much worse things. So move on, we're moving on.
You're right, but I still hope we don't end up in those poor creatures' shoes.
Don't worry, I'll beat them all. You just follow me.
Look, Maui, I don't like it here at all. These huge dogs and cats, it all looks like some kind of horrible experiment. It's like we're in the middle of something creepy.
Yeah, I feel that way too. It feels like everything around us is designed to scare us. I see these labs and I feel uneasy.
You're right, but what are they doing to them? Why are they so huge and powerful? I think we're facing something much more dangerous than just games.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. A huge robo-dog, rocket in hand. Now that's a real fight. Get ready, Moana. I'm gonna show this iron puppy what it means to be Maui.
Be careful, Maui. He doesn't look like a normal dog. His mechanisms can be dangerous. But you'll get through this. I have faith in you.
Don't worry. I'm not new to battling such iron. With one shot, I'll send that dog back to his lab. There's no way my clone just locked me up. But no, I'm not gonna sit behind these bars. I'm getting out of here any way I can.
Wait, where are you running so fast? There could be many dangers ahead. We first need to explore this area and what we have here that might attack us or, well, eat us. Look, who is it?
I don't know, it looks like they're some kind of worms. They're not exactly dangerous. On the contrary, they served as a bridge for me to get here. But now I'm practically out in the open. All that's left is to defeat my doppelganger.
You can't defeat him. Look, he's much bigger than you, and he has a hook, but he's already got you. You have to wait once to press this button. I think it's very important.
I pressed it, and something happened like... Yeah, look, there's a grate open. I can run in there, but I just have to jump on the pipe. I hope he doesn't jump after me. Hey, you may be strong, but you're not as fast as me.
Nice one. He can't get in here. Ha 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 ha. You see what you're up against? Now we can move on. You stay here, but there may be traps up ahead too. Something different. I think there's gotta be a way out of here somewhere.
Wait, that doesn't look like an exit. It looks more like a toilet, but it looks like someone left a shovel here, so I'll use it. There wasn't really any other way out. Oh my god, where has the underworld gone? There's lava. Dinner is that very old bridge. What if it breaks when I step on it?
Well, then you have to step on it very carefully. And look, it looks like there are some woods here that are very old and rotted out. They're gonna break. Yeah, great. Just by jumping over them. Oh, this skull is freaking me out.
But no, these spikes, they're stopping me, but I'm sure I'll jump over. You've got to have a really good jump to get over these things. But it's okay, those spikes are behind me. What's that giant balloon? But it looks like it's frozen in place.
It's going to roll. It's going to crush you to bits. So you'd better hurry up in case it starts rolling suddenly. But it seems to be okay. And now we're climbing higher. So that means we're going to come to the surface soon. So where's the exit?
The door's closed. I need to open it, like this lever. That's exactly what it does. Where's the guard come from and get away from me? What is that? Who is that anyway? It's some kind of green, weird guard, and he's really fast. Definitely to be feared.
He opened a passage. You can run in, except he's right there. He's going to bite your legs off. But okay, maybe he won't. But for a second, I thought he would. Even though he was wearing a helmet, he couldn't bite anything. Good thing you got away.
So you got a little too excited. You need to calm down a little bit. It's okay. He couldn't chase us. Now we're taking the elevator. Oh yeah, that's a huge elevator for me. Where's it going to take me? And there's no way out, I guess.
You need to take a drink of this drink. And what does it do? That unbelievably, you've become just really fast, and that it's forever. Yeah, now you'll probably be able to do 1,000 things in a couple minutes. Or, of course, your feet will just be sore from running so fast.
No, it's a temporary effect, and I can feel it starting to wear off already. I've had just enough to get me through this hell of a road. Yeah, if it wasn't for that drink, I probably wouldn't have done anything.
The ladder. You want to take it? But why do you need it? I can see a use for it. Yes, we can climb up here, and we're still climbing. Where have we been so low that we have to climb so high?
I guess we've been sitting at the bottom, practically. So our prison is somewhere underground. Well, that's my guess. Look, there's a huge fan. I guess you need a lot of air in a dungeon. Life just doesn't come out of nowhere, which of course stops me a bit.
Well, it was just a little breeze, but it won't do anything, so we just need to move on. What's that? Oh no, this looks a lot more dangerous than just a little wind blowing in your face. Oh, by the way, this must be a great place to dry your hair when it's wet.
It's really cool to dry my hair in here, but I don't want to go back to this prison just for that. So what I need to do here is close these red vents easy. Look, I can just jump in and close them in a matter of seconds.
We are the last ones. Just don't fall down here, because as usual, falling down at the end is the most unpleasant thing. And now it looks like the way is open. We can now pass safely, and there is no more hot wind stream here. It would have burned us. We wouldn't have passed through in any way.
It's not hard for them to imagine what I do, but okay, look, there's another vent, and where will it take me? I don't know, but I can already feel the wind blowing again. And it looks like I'm gonna have to ride the wave now. So that's a lot of fun. I like that it's a challenge, or the opposite, a pleasure.
It sounds like you got lucky. It's just that it's actually even challenging. You're strong enough to jump all that stuff, but I probably wouldn't be able to jump all that stuff here. I wouldn't have the strength. You're doing great.
And now you have to hit it on the fly. This little hole here, and I did it perfectly. Whew, I thought I was gonna fly a little wrong and just fall. I don't know how I'd get back up.
And who is this? Just a cook. And that you will now even try to stop the cook, or I do not know at all, may want to feed you, come up. No, he throws food at you. You have to fight back.
So great. There's a weapon here that also shoots food, and I think it's quite possible to stop him altogether. I mean, you can tell by looking at it that it's an evil chef. Look, he's got a frying pan right in his shoulder, and his frying pan is even bigger. What kind of monster is that?
You were stronger after all. It's a good thing you had that weapon. So, wait, what is that? Why are you going so fast into the wall? You stopped in midair. I don't understand how you did that. Are you hiding a wand, or are you just good at magic?
I don't know how I did it. Is it just a fluke or a fluke? Ha ha ha! All right, look, we're getting close and it says exit. Are we really going to get out now? I finally want to see the sun and the sky.
It's too early to think about the sky and the sun. Look in front of you. What lasers are big, and they are so fast that I think you make one mistake, and well, there will be two parts of you. You know, you'll be split in half, although it's better not to describe it.
No, it's okay, lasers. I'm through, and no, don't split me in two. There's already my doppelganger we need to defeat. Yeah, I know no one's gonna let us go at the end. Now we're gonna have to fight the good fight. I already have one. Let's see who's stronger.
Maybe we shouldn't fight, and maybe there's a hole in the fence we can climb through. No, looks like you're gonna have to fight that giant robot. Look, there's your clone sitting inside. Looks like he's pretty strong.
Every big robot has weaknesses. This one's arms. Look, I can shoot his arms without them. He won't do anything to me. Sure, he can trample me, and he's got one more arm left, but he's starting to smoke too. So can you take a couple more shots?
No, he can't take it anymore. You're winning great. Look, we won. Now we're free to get out of here as fast as we can. Yay!
Dear friends, hello everyone. Today we are going to survive on this incredible island. It conceals many secrets, but which ones are we not going to solve today? Let's do it together.
Look, you have some money, and you can open an egg for that money, and what you will fall out. Oh, look at you, a cat fell out. That's not a bad result, but you need to make some more money.
I'm a little scared to go down there. Actually, this island is inhabited by clones. And not just any clones, but ours, look. There are a lot of enemies here who want to attack us, and we have to save everyone.
Then I suggest we start with this cage, see it? Guarded by your huge clone. And it looks like he locked this girl up. Let's save her here. There should be a button that will open the cage.
So which one is red or green? I've only got one shot at this. All right, I'll press the green one, and look, there's a huge pig. Oh no, it's coming right at me. Why me?
Oh no, now she's switched to this girl, only she's trying to get through the bars. She's failing. Look, her head's stuck. This is the perfect moment to defeat her, and then we can save everyone. Too bad it's an evil clone of my piggy.
We made it through. Don't worry, these aren't real animals. They're just evil spirits that have taken on their guises and now want to attack us in all sorts of ways. Of course, we'll be sad to shoot. That's our piggies. This is the kind of body they take on.
But now let's see if he can jump in with you. No, what has he done? It looks like this spirit doesn't have much intelligence. Yeah, he probably didn't know to jump like that. Now, what do you want to do?
I just want to pass this challenge now. Is it just me, or is there a huge trophy waiting for you at the end? And I want to win it, so wait, what happened? What did I step on that sent me back? From the beginning? Oh, it's complicated.
Well, it's certainly not going to be easy tonight. Then we have to try harder. I know you're not going to give up, so let's go and try again. I think it's because you stepped on a red tile.
Well, then it's simple. I need to not step on it. And look, there's also cars here, and someone has cars. That's fire, of course, cool. But you don't cancel the fact that there are still evil spirits and look attack the village.
They have guns to defend themselves. Let's do better than that. Now let's concentrate on the trials and explore this island. Very interesting. How do you get that trophy?
Interesting. The floor started to disappear, but this place won't even let me go near it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't pass this test. I don't think it's for me. I'm too big.
And that's what you're giving up now? Okay, well, I don't want to push you right now to not give up and go through this trial that is meant for you. Yes, indeed, it may be that you're too big, and that's why it's hard to pass.
Moana, look, it's your clone. Wow. Well, let's go through together, and as we go through, look, he's kind, and those pigs ran and fell again. But okay, now we can definitely go together. I'll go first.
Yeah, on purpose, yes, to make that floor disappear. And there, she had to stand and wait a little bit. All right, well, let's see how she does. I think she's gonna do great too, and she's gonna make it.
Oh, well, she just fell. Well, I can't stay too long then, and I'll run ahead and no. I've stepped on red again. I don't want to take this test. I could waste my whole life like this. Let's do it someone else.
Oh, there's huge evil spirits in the shape of me, and she looks like they've decided to throw themselves down too. It's really weird, and look, it's coming right at you. It's gonna crush you. Look how big it is.
And it didn't work out. But still, this place is bugging me. I thought I could get through here, and I was just wrong. Let's try it anyway. It's so easy in the beginning, you just jump and that's it. But why is there a hell of a place to jump straight into?
Let's see. Now, jump on the white one. It's definitely not on the red one. But also right now, you definitely jumped on the white one. And what happened still prevented you from going any further. So it's definitely not passable.
You just look at what I've got here now. And I've got a cool car. And I'm gonna drive it all the way to this trial. And I'm gonna get that cup. And I'm gonna do it any way I can. Even if I have to jump all the way over here.
Well, actually, you will need to jump over here. It's all easy. But here, you fall down again. But how can you pull yourself together? Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, of course I can. And I'm gonna have to call a special car every time I leave. Oh, look who we ran into. It's your clone. Well, now we're going to try to go through again because we got a little lost and it was unpleasant.
It looks like she ran away from you right away. She didn't want to go with you on this test, probably because she's tried it before and it doesn't look easy. The beginning is the same again, and look at the red lines here.
Oh no. I'm going to have to jump it well again. I'm going to try and sort of look, I can't do it. All right, I don't want to just keep driving to these trials. I'm just going to open this egg now.
Wow, you got a rare Isu pigeon. Yes, pigeon. Wow, now you have a rare pet and do not know, of course, what to do to make it run with you, but you have it, and good.
And I don't want to specifically summon him here because in case we're about to be in some kind of danger and I don't want my pet to be attacked. And I've even got a few of them already there. Now, I'm just going to take this sword and get started. It's going to be difficult, I realize, but let's give it a try. But
So nice, Mace, but we'll probably be here catching a lot of dead ends and all. Let's go somewhere else. I don't even know. You've seen how big it is. Hey, I think you picked a challenge even harder than those impassable ones.
no, wait a minute. I met someone, so I'm going to be with your clone or whatever it is. All right, we'll run around together and find the real passage, and she'll help me. There's nothing wrong with that.
On the contrary, it's great! In too much more chances to get out of this maze in a bird turn. NS cannot, and of course, fly over it. Although it would probably be unfair, but we can just run and smo! You're already hitting dead ends.
So, well, there are a couple of yes, here is nothing scary. But also, well, but there are no monsters here. And it would be scary if I would now go around the corner and there would be a huge pig, and it would eat me in one bite here. I'm a little scared, but I have a sword.
And it's not just any sword, it's a diamond sword, and it'll protect you from anyone. Of course, there's no one here, just forks and dead ends. And wait, what are you doing? How did you do that?
Oh, what happened? It wasn't me, but accidentally myself. I didn't do anything, and I guess we saw the right path a little bit, but this is where we ran anyway. Yeah, this is where I wanted to run, and now we've managed to find the trophy finally. Convinced, and I don't know fair or unfair. Guys, write in the comments, and if you liked it, make sure you put likes.
Wow, look at that, Maui. It's so sunny here, and those palm trees are like out of a perfect summer dream. Even running around the trials in this atmosphere feels good.
Sunny and relaxing, huh? But you don't relax too much. You know, there's usually something difficult behind the beautiful views.
You're right, but look at that water. Clear blue. Do you think you could swim if you fell in?
Yeah, but you'll probably get thrown back to the beginning of the level instead of swimming, so let's not test it, okay?
Okay. but I'm still enjoying the moment. This challenge is like an adventure on a tropical island.
Just don't forget that any tropical paradise can turn into a trap. Keep running, don't stop, and remember, I'm rooting for you.
All you do is cheer. Why don't you try it yourself?
I'm the expert on the real thing, and this is the virtual version, so you're the main character. Go ahead and conquer this level.
Wow, this is quite a maze of stripes. And of course, I have to run only on this bright yellow one, or else, it's not gonna work. Really? They don't think I can do it?
Yeah, classic. It's just like in life. There's one right way, and if you take a wrong turn, you're screwed. But, Moana, don't tell me you've ever seriously considered stepping into the other lane.
Look, Maui, now it's your turn. The blue line, careful. One wrong step and you'll have to start all over again. Ready to prove your mettle?
Moana, have you forgotten who I am? I'm Maui, great, unique, agile. This blue streak is just like a normal walk for me.
Yeah, a walk? I wonder why I'm already picturing you falling down with the most dramatic scream.
Uh-oh, that was brutal. Watch and learn, Moana. There's about to be a masterclass in obstacle courses.
Well, all right, Master. Show me how it's done. Just don't get too relaxed, or this easy obstacle course might surprise you.
Relaxing? Me? It's called confidence. Oh, see that step? And another one? It's like I'm floating above the strip like a seagull in the sky.
A seagull? Are you sure you're not a duck? Your footsteps are so, cautious, like you're afraid to make an extra one.
Moana, what kind of crazy is this? These trials aren't just sleight of hand, they're some kind of brain test. I'm starting to think this whole thing is purposely done to drive me crazy.
Oh, Maui, you're a demigod! You should be above this! What's so hard about stripes and jumping?
Stripes and jumping? That's something out of a nightmare. They literally want me to think and jump and still not fall down. Who even comes up with these things?
Wow, who's playing this now?
Okay, Moana, look at this restless rooster. He runs and jumps into the most inappropriate places with such inspiration. Honestly, his tactics are completely insane. I don't even know what's wrong with him. He obviously thinks that if he jumps non-stop, he'll get it right.
Oh, wait! I disagree with you, Maui! Hey, on the other hand, has always been unique. He has his own way of thinking, and, sometimes these unexpected approaches bring results. Not always, of course, but in his world, I think his method works. Look, he's already overcome a couple of obstacles. That's something!
Well, yes, if you count his running mayhem as progress, then he is indeed successfully moving forward. But you look at it yourself. He always ends up in the most unlikely places, and every move he makes looks like the next fiasco. I wouldn't say he's even slightly moving in the right direction. I, for example, choose the path with minimal mistakes in such moments. But his way is another planet altogether.
I agree. He's not exactly the fastest, but maybe that doesn't matter. He's not afraid to make mistakes. Maybe that's the main lesson, to always move forward, even if sometimes it feels like you're going the wrong way. I'm sure he makes sense with his rooster logic. Look, he's found something again, like the right platform.
Wow, Moana, you're like a whirlwind, running like you're running at speed, and with such an attitude too. Don't you think it's all a little too easy? Do you even check where you're running?
Simple, no way. This challenge is not for the weak. There are so many traps, but I like it even though it's hard. Who else but me to pass all these tests, right?
Well, you're certainly not the type to pass up a challenge. Although if I was, I'd have gotten through it all in one fell swoop. Laughs. But you keep up the pace. I gotta hand it to you.
Hey, are you jealous of me? Well, I'm just used to challenges. It's not finals yet, so we'll see who's faster. I'm already outrunning everyone here.
Jealous? No, I'd say I admire it. Really, I could use my own regimen where I can show you how it's really done.
You're all about bragging. All right. I'll get to the end soon enough, but you keep talking. When I win, you'll still make a monument to me as a hero.
A monument, you say? I will, but only if you make it to the end without my magic helpers.
Wow, those stairs look a lot worse than they look. We'll have to be careful.
Is that you talking? I thought you liked this kind of challenge. So, are you gonna show me how it's done?
Oh no, what now?
Don't tell me you drowned.
Wait, I'm not drowning. I can run on water.
What? Are you serious? You're walking on water like you're walking on land right now. How does that even work?
I guess I don't have to be afraid of these obstacles anymore. Now I'm like walking on land, only on water.
Wow, Moana, you should see this. This pizzaiolo has clearly gone overboard with his craft. I can see now why everyone here is trying to escape. I think I can hear the dough whispering, "Run while you can!"
A pizzeria that everyone's running from? Well, that's certainly not what you'd call Italian hospitality. I wonder if this place is made to scare you, or is it just an unusual concept for a place? Although knowing you, Maui, you're probably looking for fun in this.
Of course, some cheese traps, weird mechanisms that can throw you anywhere. It's a real quest. I feel like I'm on some crazy adventure. I think if I were a chef, my pizzeria would be just as chaotic.
Oh, no doubt your pizzeria would be a place where customers look for the exit first, then the pizza. But honestly, it sounds pretty funny. This pizza daddy, is he even in charge here? Or does he just like to make people's lives difficult?
More like he's kind of the boss of the whole ordeal. By the way, at one point I found a giant slice of pizza that seemed ready to chase me. Moana, if this world has taught me anything, it's to respect food, especially food that can run faster than you.
There's a lot of cobwebs in here. Can this dad turn into a spider? We barely got away from him. I hope he doesn't find us here.
Spider pizzaiolo? Oh, Moana. If he's also weaving a web, he's definitely outdone himself. Can you imagine? Hi, I'm Papa Pizza, and I can do 3 things: cook, stalk, and weave webs for my customers. Sounds like an advertising slogan.
Yeah, you sure can't get bored with a chef like that. Except I prefer a pizza without the creepy cobwebs. I wonder if he keeps his secret recipe in there. I mean, you like treasures, so maybe there's something valuable in there.
Yeah, the valuable thing is getting out of here alive. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if his secret recipe was hidden somewhere among these mazes, and protected, of course, by a giant cheese monster or something.
Well, if you think about it, a pizzeria is kind of like a maze, and every maze has to have an exit. Except here, it seems like he's purposely making sure no one finds it. Maybe he's just bored without visitors?
He sure doesn't get bored while I'm here. We all know Maui always has a plan. We just need to find that exit. And I'll also write on the exit, "Thanks for the pizza, but no thanks to your service."
We're going upstairs. There's this Papa Pizza guy waiting for us in the dark. Run from him.
Well, of course. Where else would this Papa Pizza be but in the creepiest darkness? Apparently, he thinks it adds to the atmosphere. Although, Moana, I wouldn't be surprised if he suddenly offered us a table for 2 overlooking the traps.
Very funny, Maui. Do you realize that in the dark, he could appear from anywhere? I wouldn't be surprised if he's already peeking at us somewhere, getting ready for his final act.
Let him peek. He'll have to run to catch up to a master like me. Have you forgotten? I'm a demigod, a hero, a star. Although I'll admit, running from a giant pizzaiolo is new.
I think this pizza papa is just looking for friends. I mean, he obviously doesn't want to be alone in his weird pizza place. Maybe that's his way of attracting attention, except his methods are, shall we say, a little extreme.
If he wants friends, he's definitely taken the wrong approach. But okay, if he wants to play catch-up, I'll show him how it's done. Hang in there, Moana. We're gonna get out of here and tell everyone that even demigods can be heroes in the fight against pizza.
No trap will not give you to pass quietly. You need to wait for the right time, when you need to jump or move on.
Oh, Moana, you underestimate me. Traps are just part of the adventure. Waiting around, that's for ordinary people. I'm the master of the quick fix. Or at least that's what I tell myself when I get stuck.
Haha, Maui, of course you're a master. Really? At times like this, maybe you should slow down and think for once. These traps aren't to test your speed, but rather your patience. Can you stand the test?
Patience? I have it. Sometimes I have it, but why wait when you can do it fast? Sometimes it ends up being a little, mistakes. But not this time. I sense that these traps will soon capitulate to my charm and agility.
Well, if your agility turns out to be the same as your ability to listen to advice, we're going to be stuck here for a long time. But, you're actually doing better than I expected. Albeit a little, chaotic.
Chaotic? That's just my signature style. And don't worry, Moana, I'll see us through. Traps or no traps, no one can stop Maui, demigod of speed, strength, and, okay, a little improvisation.
Maui, we're outside. Let's run into those woods. I hope the cook doesn't follow us.
Ha! Fresh air! Moana, I told you I was getting out of here. The forest? That's a great idea, but honestly, if that cook decides to chase us, I'll show him how I handle catch-up on my level.
Look, Maui, I know you like to joke, but let's just get away from that creepy pizza place. I think he might have some, surprises in the woods, too. Surprises. Better not stop.
I'm so sick of him chasing me. Let me run away already.
Well, if that's the case, you should take lessons in endurance from him. It's not serious for the great Maui demigod to complain about a guy with a cook pot.
You know, Moana, I appreciate your support, especially at times when it sounds like mockery. But don't worry, I'll be out of here before Papa Pizza can even blink. I can't believe it. Look where we've come. This is Mickey Mouse's house. And today he's going to invite us to visit. And I can't wait to get into this house already. So I need to get into it.
Well, let's find out. Look, it's not that simple. The door's locked. You have to find the key first. Let's look around, but it's got to be here somewhere, I think.
It's okay. I've already found some kind of key, and it's here in this box. I don't know what he was doing there. The dog probably just stole it somewhere and took it, and the door is already open right away. We're in for it. Interesting.
No, look, he says something happened to his house too, and it's probably some kind of leak. What the hell is that? It's lava on the floor or some really bad liquid spilled.
I need to find another way. Well, okay, I can already see how you can get through here so well. These things are flooded, so they create a path, but not a straight one. We'll have to make a bit of a circle. I'm gonna get on this table first.
Little by little, we start gaining altitude. The place is getting even bigger, more dangerous. Look here, the windows are broken and some dangerous smoke is coming out of them. Well, or it's a wind that's incomprehensible. How can it even hit us? But you stand right next to it when it starts blowing. Look, it disappears and then it appears again.
Great! I was able to just pick it up and jump over. Now it looks like I have to climb to the bottom. Here we are again with this liquid that doesn't seem to be giving off any heat. So it's definitely not lava, but still, if I fall in there, it's no good.
There's a wooden road ahead. I feel like if you step on it, yeah, one of them is wrong. So that's how you need to check which ones are right. You're just stepping on a little bit at a time, and you can check which one is the right one.
Yeah, I had to cheat the system a little bit. And it's very easy to get through here. And this is where it's going to be incredibly difficult, because I'm starting to get winded and dizzy. This is the hard part. How am I supposed to be able to jump? It's trying to throw me out all the time. I'm in trouble.
I can't even give you any advice because I don't even know what to do. You just have to look at the point you want and turn your head at the same time. Though not, you'll just twist your neck then. I don't know. Try to do something.
So she's trying to do something, and I'm going to do it with my usual skill of persistence. Trying it time after time. Even though I'm getting very dizzy, I'm still going to try, and I can do it. That's it. That's it.
Where are we? It's not clear, but it looks like there's a lot of water in here. Maybe that's where that leak and that yellow liquid is coming from. What was that then? Oh no, I don't even want to know. All right, we gotta get through, right? Back here, the fans are in. Of course, they'll chop you to pieces.
It's so good I'm trying to pass, and I'm bound to succeed. You just have to know when you can run. And now, I can get up to somewhere higher. I don't know how, but we got into the sewer and it's like, you're not done yet, we're not getting out of here anytime soon. So, we need to find the right path. So, we don't turn around and wander off at all.
Look at how big this saw is. This is where you don't want to get trapped. This is where it's so big and so sharp. It's unbelievable. I hope this isn't going to be another one of those dangerous trials.
That won't be enough at all. I'm not afraid of any challenge, but this one looks dangerous. Look here. The water is hot. You can see steam coming off of it, and I feel incredibly warm if I fall down. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Imagine that. Yeah, it could be hotter. Oh no, and I've already stepped on it.
So all you have to do is not fall into any traps. You need to pass perfectly. Look, jump on the boxes, not out of hanging for some reason in the water. But it's weird, but it helps us. And choose where you're gonna jump.
I choose to just jump down, yes. I thought that was the best option. And it looks like I didn't make it to those boxes. I might not make it at all, but that's good. That's fine. And now we're getting out of the sewer, and where are we gonna go?
Oh no, where did you come from? You just look, but no, don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Oh no, it's not a pool. I don't know exactly, and I don't know, but, well, let's just get out of there, and let's jump in the bathroom over here.
Yeah, now I feel like jumping in that tub too, but we don't have any time at all. We have to get out of here and look. I'll run through the toothbrushes and toothpaste and I'll be clean, that counts, or at least my feet will be. There's also soap to jump in.
Yes, exactly. Jump on this soap, but be careful, it should be slippery, so you should not jump hard, and you will slip and fall down, and there is a tile, and it will hurt you very much. Oh, you better be careful with the soap in the bathroom.
And that turns out to be it. Yes, we made it. We passed. Yay, look, just. And now where we ended up, and we are on the street, it feels like we are on another island. How we disappeared here in this is actually very interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and give us some likes. Here we go. Tell me, Moana, who even came up with such an elaborate parkour? Is it to prove that I'm not a god, but just an ordinary mortal?
Oh, well, maybe it's to remind you what it's like to work, not just swing a hook and expect worship. You know, heroism isn't just about strength, it's also about overcoming challenges.
Ha! Easy to say when you're just standing there watching. And here I am balancing like I'm trying to walk a tightrope in a storm. Maybe I should hook up a hook to cheat.
You'll probably do even better without the hook. I mean, you have a natural charm. Although, to be honest, this all reminds me of the trials I've been through, only with less water.
Oh, Moana, there are more trials than there are fish in the ocean. But, you know, I think this parkour thing is just another story where I prove I'm the best. And you, while you're watching, will witness my triumph.
Or your downfall. But I'm not a vindictive person. Only if it's really funny, maybe I'll laugh a little. But if it's hard, I'm here to support you, not just make fun of you.
That's why I respect you, Moana. You're always supportive, even when things don't go according to plan. But watch out, don't blink. Maui's great leap is about to happen, or at least an attempt at one. This is where the strange ordeal begins. The shapes of all these figures are so different, as if this is not an ordeal, but a museum of art.
Well, maybe that's the hidden meaning. Trials are like art. Every jump is your creation, and every fall is, well, let's say an unexpected performance. You, Maui, don't just go through parkour. you create a masterpiece.
A masterpiece of my pride that I leave here when I fall. Ha! But I have to admit, these pieces are really thought-provoking. Maybe it's some kind of ancient ritual. Like, if you go through everything, you get the secret to eternal glory.
Oh, just a free lunch in a thank you for surviving kind of way. But, I think trials like this are as much about agility as they are about patience. And patience, Maui, you seem to have a little more trouble with patience than muscle.
Hey, I've been patiently listening to you lecture me all the way across the ocean, so don't underestimate my patience, Moana. It's just that my approach to trials is creative, like an artist. See how I balance?
Of course you do. But the important thing is that at the end of your masterpiece, you don't end up at the bottom, because then you'd have to start all over again. And by the way, I wanted to see your triumph, not another fall performance.
Look at the rainbow hallway. It's so beautiful. I love it.
A rainbow corridor? It looks like something made just for you, Maui. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's immediately obvious that this is a place for a star. Surely you don't want to linger here and have your own private parade.
And the idea's not so bad. Can you imagine? Me walking down the hallway, rainbows shining all around me, and crowds cheering behind me. Really, so far the only applause is the sound of me stepping on weird buttons.
Well, rainbows have always been a symbol of hope. So maybe this is a hint of, Maui, you're close to winning. Although, are you sure it's not some kind of trap? Usually, beautiful things like this have a hidden side.
Moana, you underestimate me. If it's a trap, I'll find a way to make it useful. But for now, I'm just enjoying the moment. Sometimes even heroes deserve a little beauty along the way.
You're right. This is a well-deserved moment. Even in such trials, sometimes you just have to stop and admire. But Maui, don't forget, there are surely more bright moments ahead if you can earn them.
And now the real challenge begins. Now I have to jump a lot. There are so many dangerous places where if you step on, you'll fall apart.
Falling apart? Well, that sounds creepy. Maui, are you sure you can handle it? Although, knowing you, you're probably already figuring out how to make your jumps as spectacular as possible, aren't you?
Well, of course. Can't I just jump like everyone else? No, every jump is my greatness in action. But honestly, Moana, you really have to be careful here. One mistake, and that's it. Goodbye to my legendary status.
You know that even if you slip up, your legendary status is still intact. The key is to stay calm. But I'll admit, watching this ordeal is a little scary, even from the outside. Hang in there, Maui.
I'm a demigod, Moana. If anyone can get through this flawlessly, it's me. But still, it's harder than I thought. It feels like I'm being tested to my limits.
Maybe that's a good thing. Sometimes trials show us what we're really capable of. And you, Maui, always find a way to get ahead, even when the path seems impossible.
Interesting. Just now I was in the forest and now I have to jump on musical notes. This parkour never tires to amaze me.
Jumping up and down on notes? It's like a dance! Parkour and music, what could be better? Maui, this must be a test of your grace. Although, to be honest, I'm not sure that's what you're famous for.
Hey! I have grace. It's just special. I don't dance, Moana. I write melodies with my steps. Look, every note is a step towards my victory. The key is not to miss. Otherwise, it's a cacophony.
And music has always been something magical. Maybe this parkour shows that even the most difficult challenges can sound beautiful if done right. You'll find a way as always, Maui. Let's go!
I jump on the slide, roll down, and it's nearing the end of the trial. There are still a couple of weird trials to sort out.
Knowing you, I'm sure the reward will be to your liking. But Maui, remember, the real victory is how you pass the tests. You overcame adversity, and believe me, that's already worthy of respect.
I did it! All the trials are over, and I'm on top. Moana, did you see what it was like? It's not just a victory, it's a legend. Hello, dear friends. Today we are playing in The Floor is Lava. The first test is a lighthouse you need to run up, or soon there will be lava everywhere.
A lighthouse? Of course. Where would it be without your adventures, Maui? But are you sure you have enough time? Lava, you know, doesn't like to wait.
Ha! I'm the demigod. What do I care about lava? Watch me jump over these beams like a fish in water. Oh, it's closer than I thought.
Tell me later it's because of the controls, or because of... Whoa, did you fall?
No! That was on purpose! Testing the lower levels. So, a well-layered card is a house? No! It's a Vulcan! I have to jump into a Vulcan to escape the lava? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Volcano. Ha ha! That's a direct invitation for you, Maui. Only you can think jumping into a volcano is a good idea.
Hey, I don't pick the cards. It's a game. Except someone forgot I'm not fireproof. But that's okay. Look, I'll just find some place higher up. Is that a shaky platform? You can count us out. That was just the preparatory level. Now the real fun begins. Now dinosaurs are added to the volcanoes. You have to look for a good place.
Dinosaurs? Really, Maui? Are they lava pitalizing? Or did they just decide to test you to see how you dodge?
Well, it adds to the action. Jumping here, dodging there. Oh, that dinosaur looks like it wants to eat me, not avoid lava.
Eat you? Maybe he just wants to make friends. Though, I don't think his smile looks friendly.
How fast we're going. It's unbelievable. It's very easy. So, what is this world? It's called the Matrix. It looks like we're inside a computer.
The Matrix? Oh, you're definitely a fish out of water now, Maui. Only question is, are you the hero here or just a glitch in the system?
A glitch? What are you talking about? Watch me jump over these pixel platforms. Hey, what are those green lines? Are they following me?
Green lines? Maybe it's a security code. Or are they just trying to remind you that your playstyle is a bug and not a feature?
Ha, that's funny. I'm almost like the head hacker here. Jumping on this platform. Hey, why isn't anyone here?
Looks like the Matrix decided to test how you handle the unexpected. Well, let's see who's who, you or the code.
Of course I'm winning. Look, there's even a diamond for me. Looks like no one got here but me. That's sad.
But it was still pretty great.
Oh, how creepy. Our location is now a haunted house. I don't want to go in there, but it looks like we're gonna have to.
A haunted house? Oh, Maui, you're not afraid of ghosts, are you? Or maybe you just don't want to face something stronger than you?
Afraid? I'm daring myself. I just, don't like drafts and gloomy sounds. Here, look, coming in. Hey, who just walked by there?
Maybe it's your shadow playing hide and seek. You just be careful with the doors, or they can slam shut on their own in here.
Yeah, I better check the windows. Uh-oh, I think the floor is disappearing underfoot in this house.
The floor? Or is it the lava that decided to play haunted? All right, come on, brave man. Show those spirits who's boss.
No, Moana, it's over. I haven't found any way out. I've given up in good conscience. I can't do anything more. Right. Okay. It's a strange location. It looks like we have to all stand on the pressure plate together to get through, and it will activate the bridge. Only then we can get through.
A pressure plate, you say? That easy? Or maybe it's a trap, and the bridge is only pretending to be safe.
Hey, Moana, who's playing here, you or me? A trap isn't a trap, but I have a plan. I'm going to stand on the slab and... Okay, why won't anyone come up?
Well, of course, because everyone thinks you can do it alone. A demigod, a strongman, and the stove is your problem.
Very funny. Okay, call everyone over here. We're going to get stuck here if we wait. And someone please convince this slab that I'm already heavy enough. Okay, next location. Now it looks like a castle. But I still can't stop thinking in the last location no one came to the stove, and because of that, we all died. Did everyone think that they could save alone, that some hero would activate the stove and they would be saved? Why is that?
That's for sure. The locations here are getting more and more complicated, and now we need to trust each other. Why try to save the world on our own when we can do it together?
That's it. The last location. I'm going straight for that bonus diamond. Hopefully I'll be able to find a higher location later on.
Whoa, you went straight for the diamond. What if it turns out to be a trap? Or are you already sure you'll get around all the obstacles?
A trap? Ha! I've swam in lava and fought dinosaurs. This diamond can't resist my determination. How to retrieve it, that's another matter.
Don't forget that in places like this, you have to look not only ahead, but also around. If you want to take the diamond, you have to think about the way back too.
Eh? I didn't make it. And they took my diamond. But it was still fun. I hope you'll subscribe and like this video, friends.